Apparently, Dinger Tuesday is no longer a thing, but that doesn't mean we can't gamble today. There are still 3 strikeout props that have no chance of losing, and we're going to talk about those in just 2 seconds. But first, the biggest news of the day is the death of Dinger Tuesday. Holy shit, it was fun, but now it's over. If you don't believe me, then go check for yourself. Log into your FanDuel account, go to the promotions tab. Dinger Tuesday's not there. It had to die so football season could be born. The cycle of life. It's actually beautiful. We're still going to do a Dinger parlay tonight though, so just follow me on Twitter at Slop Rules, and one will be posted there later. This is probably the day we're going to bang out one of these things. It just feels right. But before we actually get to a football game day, we're going to need something to bet. We still have today and tomorrow with no football, so Michael King over 3.5 strikeouts, minus 111 at Caesars. This is going to be an incredible journey for us. It could easily blow up in our face, but if it doesn't, then I think we've stumbled upon greatness. If you don't know about this guy, he's been in the Yankees bullpen all season. He's been pretty good too, but from what I've heard, they're auditioning him to possibly be a starter next season. That's huge for us. What that means is he's not fully stretched out yet, so he's not going to get a full starter's workload, which sucks. But if he was, we wouldn't be getting 3.5 strikeouts. In his last start, they let him throw 50 pitches, and in this one, he's probably going to see 55 to 60. I know the haters are going to say that he only struck out 3 guys in his last game, but that was against the Washington Nationals. Only one team in Major League Baseball has struck out less than they have this season. I actually think it was a good thing he got 3 of them. It means the kid's got spunk. Tonight, King is going to see the Detroit Tigers, who are a much softer target. These guys have legit struck out 58 times in their last 160 at-bats. I can't stress how bad that is. It's pathetic. Now, after all the mental simulations I've done, and given the pitch count that King's on, I think he can come close to getting through this lineup twice. We're looking at 15 to 16 batters. We just have to pray we don't have multiple 10-pitch at-bats. That would be a killer. Still, it might not matter because I think King can actually get 4 Tigers the first time through the order. If that happens, we're all going to be rich. Next up, Zach Thompson, over 4.5 strikeouts, minus 105 at Fanatics. We're sticking with another dicey move here, but again, it's a great journey. We've got another kid in Thompson who was a bullpen guy that's getting his shot at being a starter. By the way, if you like what you're seeing, subscribe to this channel right now. We do this every day. Do it for the kids. Now, this kid's a little further along than King. In his last start, he stuffed a ton of cash in our pockets, so we know this kid. What stuck out the most, other than all the cash, was the fact that the Cardinals let him throw 90 pitches. That's a good workload. I get that he struck out 5+ in his only 2 other starts this season, which is all that really matters, but this was the first time the Cardinals let him get into the 90s in terms of pitch count. That really helps with the upside, and you psychos who are looking at 6+, plus 200 at FanDuel know exactly what I'm talking about. The only thing standing in this kid's way to glory is the San Diego Padres. They aren't really a strikeout team, but they aren't really not a strikeout team either. They fanned 45 times in their last 167 at-bats, but one of those games was the last one where they only struck out once. Adam Wainwright started that game, so that game shouldn't even count. He doesn't strike anyone out anymore. On top of that, Thompson's a lefty, and the Padres have their trouble with lefties this season. I think this kid can get 5 or 6 tonight. Finally, Brandon Williamson, over 5.5 strikeouts, plus 108 at FanDuel. This one is going to be a butt squeezer, but this is another lefty that's been more than generous to us this season, so we have to back him. It's the right thing to do. The thing is, this kid has been a 4.5 guy all season long, and now he's a 5.5 guy. We hate 5.5, but what are we going to do? We liked him better as a 4.5 guy, but all that doesn't matter. Look at Dinger Tuesday. We like that too, and now that's dead. The good news is, this kid should probably be a 5.5 guy. Look at his last 5 starts. He's gone 6+ in all of them. He even got 6 Diamondbacks and 6 Blue Jays, which is wild because we don't even target those teams. The kid is sitting everyone down. Now, I know the haters are going to say that he pitched against the Giants back in July and only fanned 3 of them, but that was a weird time for Brandon. He was a different kid back then. For starters, it was July. Who even cares about anything in July? I know I don't. On top of that, he had 13 days between starts that game. It was his first one after the All-Star break. Maybe he hit the ball a little too hard during the break. Whatever. He's a kid. Let him live. The important thing is, all that's behind him now. The important thing to remember here is the Giants have struck out 3rd most in Major League Baseball against lefties this season. That's a good start for us. Plus, we're probably already flush with cash from the other 2 bets, but we're still going to need something for the late game, so this is the perfect move. This should work. I'll see you guys tomorrow.